making sure they get loaded on the boat or the ship.
Well, I think our product is quite unique in its design. Our patent obviously maintains that. But we're prepared to, Phil's prepared to get on a plane every day, but we're prepared to get on a plane and go and see somebody that's got some potential.
And that's taken us from India to Sri Lanka to California to Germany.
Just dealt with Poland this month. We've been supplying into the Ukraine,
Australia,
ultimately to his customer in Canada. But it's a lot of the successes that we take a lot of the responsibility for building the relationships ourselves.
And we have exhibited in other countries. We have visited the exhibitions in other countries. We have taken that plunge, and it's not a small cost to take a team out, or just the two of us, or even just the one of us, and go and try and build relationships and see people.
Yeah, I mean, it's personal cost as well, because you're going away from your families
Absolutely.
for a few days or a week or sometimes longer. But we are committed to expanding our markets, and you get a foothold in one country with one customer, and by some strange quirk of fate, another large manufacturer comes and approaches you because they've seen your product. It's not really rocket science, but it's just about putting yourself out there and making yourself available and committing the time to understand what your customers' needs are, and then fulfilling those needs.
Yeah, we're not risk averse either.
No,
because
we invested heavily into the US.
We've got new tooling for that. That's just been, we've taken the opportunity of the COVID pandemic to pulse sales, to retool to a higher grade.
We've ultimately gone back to the drawing board, because the American windows are a different product to the UK windows. They're far less sophisticated. There's far less room within the cavities. So we've effectively re-engineered our product, keeping the same basic principles, but finding a solution that will work in a different environment and a different system.
And just because we've got the success here doesn't necessarily mean we will have success in other markets, but we've seen that the opportunities there and the success we've had here has spurred us on and given us the confidence and the finance to be able to at least try. And if you don't try, we have the patents in those countries. So, and we're paying annually to maintain those. It's just good business sense to explore those markets.
I mean, we all know that India export and cost of labour is very cheap over there, but who'd have thought that we'd be supplying the major manufacturers in India with significant volume as well, because it's a product they didn't have, and we've taken it to them. We actually met them through visiting
India, I think it was.
In India,
Germany and then in India, that's right.
So we sell to India. I find that kind of a strange thing, but I can see why we do. But it seems very unusual for us to be exporting our products to India.
Especially when you look at the size of their business and the size of our business in terms of, we're a relatively small business with sort of 7 employees. They have 1 million likes on Facebook.
Their whole site, which I visited again last year, their site is like a small town. They manufacture their own resin, they manufacture their own PVC, they extrude their own profiles, they manufacture their own windows, they make other things on site, like concrete. It's a multinational company, and they buy from the Georgian Bar Company. Two of us, look at this, little two of us.
Definitely it's definitely an achievement, and again that spurs you on, because you think if you can deal with such a huge company like that and provide a service that they're happy with, and that they've built their volumes exponentially, we just want to find that in other markets. and we will put ourselves out there until we have all the stones turned over.
Indeed.